All right, y'all. So we are back with another very bullish Toshi video. It looks like we have some people who also believes in some very aggressive prices coming up for Toshi. And you all know how I feel. I believe that this bull run is going to be like unlike anything we have ever seen. And I actually am one of the people on the side where I believe that $100 million, if Toshi becomes the #1 meme coin this cycle, I don't see $100 billion market cap being off the table and multiple hundreds of billions of dollars market cap. So yeah, I think that this like notice how the liquidations was 20 times higher than anything we have ever seen in the history of crypto. I expect everything to be far higher than we have ever seen at any point throughout crypto. This is the first time, the first bull run ever where crypto has officially been a real currency. It is a real currency for the first time in history ever. So people are sitting here keeping these realistic price predictions for an unrealistic scenario. So let me get this straight. Crypto as a whole is going to do the same thing it was doing before it was officially stepped by the government, before they were actually putting it into regulations and all type of stuff. Like, why would it perform the same when it is so much more official and legitimate, and every single business within America is trying to incorporate it in some way, shape, or form? Yet it's going to perform the same way it performed back when there was a taboo thing that every business wanted to stay away from. That's a completely illogical perspective to me. So that being said, y'all know I'm on the side of, bro, we can see some crazy numbers from Toshi, and I believe that the specific position that Toshi is in is unlike any other meme coin. And yeah, like, Toshi is a special case in my opinion. But besides that, let's actually jump into what other people are saying, because y'all know I'm a super bull here, but I am also a super bull within reason. I only go based on facts. It's not feelings, not emotions, none of that. It's the facts, and this is how I see and process the facts personally. Now, only time will tell if I'm correct or if I am incorrect. And hey, either way, listen. With as high as I think it's going to go, going anywhere near anything up is going to be a lot of money for a lot of us. So it don't really matter. So yeah. Anyway, let's get it. So as you can see, first one here, my man said Toshi compared to other top meme coins over the past week. Check it out. Toshi is up 5% right now. Every other meme, Dogecoin is down 19%. Shiba is down 16%. Pepe is down 26%. So basically all the top memes are getting cooked right now. Toshi is the only one really dominating for the last week. Toshi was doing so well that even bringing it down is still doing well and still in the green. That's crazy work. That is insane. So yeah, next. All right, we got a little video here. This is a prediction from Caesar. So let's see. And I know a lot of people, some people say they don't respect his, but listen, I think that people kind of misinterpret what technical analysis is. Technical analysis is coming up with a bunch of different scenarios that's likely and could possibly happen, and choosing which one you think is most likely to happen. Just because you know which 3 scenarios could happen doesn't mean you know which one is going to happen. The market could do anything. So yeah, that's really what this game is about. No one is going to have 100% accuracy, but let's hear what he has to say.
Toshi has phenomenal potential at its current market cap valuation, which is what, like 100, 200, I forget. Oh, it's 300 million. Okay, 300. Maybe it's Turbo that's got the 100 or 200 million dollar, $330 million market cap. A 100X, which is insane, would put you at about a $33 billion market cap, which is also insane. But here's the thing: $33 billion. Shiba Inu last cycle, which was a top meme coin, saw a $50 billion market cap at its cycle high. $33 billion is a lot of money, but it's achievable. We've seen first cycle meme coins achieve that kind of status before, and I think that Toshi definitely has a chance to do that. It even has a chance to outperform, and in which case, if we saw a 200X, it put you at a $66 billion market cap. Now, that's pushing the barrier a little bit, but I think it's possible. I think it's something that we could see happen.
So yeah, my man thinks that it's pushing a barrier. Talking about a $60 billion market cap, he thinks that it's pushing a barrier, and this is just logical based on technical analysis. Like, he has to go based on things that we've seen before. I factor in the logic that we have never seen crypto be an established currency of the world before. So why would we see a result that is something that we have seen before? I don't believe it's logical to see a result we have seen before when we're under all conditions we have never seen before, and all the conditions we have been waiting for the last 15 plus years. You've been waiting for specific things things for the last, what, 15 years? All of those things have come this year. And we're going to do the same thing we would have did if nothing happened. That doesn't add up to me. That is the thing that's most illogical to me. That just does not make sense. We do the same thing we would have done had crypto not been becoming the currency of the world. Like that, yeah, this just doesn't, that's the scenario that just don't make sense to me. But I mean, either way, he's still coming up with a bullish, he sees a bullish perspective as well. He sees something good too, so yeah.
My expectation overall would be that Toshi sees something between a 100 and a 200X. I don't think we get to a 200X, but I accept it as a possibility. My expectation is at a bare minimum, at a bare bones minimum, we will see Toshi break above 5 cents, which is about a 64, 65X from here. I'm anticipating that we go all the way up to about a 12-cent target, but something between 12 cents and 5 cents is what I'm looking for, okay? Could we go higher? Sure.
All right, so yeah, as you can see, he thinks that we're going to 12 cents. I actually don't know what my prediction would put us at. I go based on market cap. That's all I care about is market cap, because it's easy for me to calculate the money. Like that's what I'm focused on, the market cap. Like it gives you the most accurate number on what's going on with the money. So like right now, if you were to buy a bag of Toshi right now, let me see. You buy a bag of Toshi right now at 350, $350 million market cap. All you got to do is double this money, and this is when you get your 2x. So what's that? $710 million market cap. If you bought in right now, you would need like around a $710 million market cap in order for you to have doubled your money. So whatever amount you were to put in right now would double at a $710 million market cap. I think that, listen, very, very bullish thing, man. Very bullish. It's very easy to follow when you're using the market cap as well. So yeah, that's why that's the approach that I use. But hey, whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. Then we have another post here. Bid charts that look seemingly unaffected by yesterday's dump. Bid Toshi. Now, as we can see, Toshi was recovering at this point where he made that post, and Toshi has recovered even more today. So yeah, the Toshi recovery has been very, very solid, very strong. So, and if you zoom out on a large enough time frame, it doesn't even look like anything happened. That's how well Toshi is doing. So yeah, like that's a sound perspective on things. Then Ace, the homie Ace, back with some more heat. He says, even after the largest liquidation in crypto history, Toshi is still green on the week. Study strength. So as you can see, Toshi's here, and it's, like I said, it's green for the week. So to be able to go through what we went through and still remain green, that lets you know the strength of the project, the strength of Toshi. So yeah, very beautiful thing, very strong project as always. The largest crash in crypto history is a buying opportunity. Believe, it's that easy. And this is the thing with crypto, is a lot of people have blind faith. When you're in Toshi, you have faith based on facts. You see the information, you've studied it, you've done your homework, you've done your research, and you can see that nothing else is comparing to this. Legitimately, nothing else is comparing to it. Like, there's no other project doing the same things Toshi's doing. There's no other projects of the same caliber and cloth as Toshi. So yeah, as you can see, I mean, everybody sees it, everybody gets it. This is a great buying opportunity. If you have the mindset where you understand what you hold, anytime, this is a very simple rule to follow. If you are invested in quality projects during a bull run, anytime the market dumps and your project dumps hard, that is an amazing buying opportunity. If you are in something of quality, if you're in something that it makes sense to be in, if not, anything can happen. You could be making all types of stupid decisions, but if you know what you're doing and you're in something solid, anytime it dumps, it is a time to buy during a bull cycle. When you're in a bear market, that's a completely different story. So don't sit here and take, like I said, you need experience in the market overall, because a bear market is completely different than a bull market. But a bull market, everything is going to go back up. You can always predict we're going back up. It's going to be a lot of manipulation, a lot of things that drag us down. But all of this manipulation is chances to buy. And the more you buy, when they finally let it rip, the more money you're going to make at the end of the day. So a lot of people is thirsty. A lot of people want results overnight and things like that. But really, that's not how the game should be played. If people were lot school, they would be buying. Then by the time it rips, you'll be surprised how much money you make from it. So, yeah. Next, my man said Toshi is at the top. Wonder what happens next. He was responding to a post that said market is recovering, and as you can see, Toshi is the top right now on base. Toshi is above Morpho, KTA, Virtual, Brett, SPX, OKG. Basically, Toshi is just cooking everything. Toshi is outperforming everything in terms of attention right now. Something that it's the project that people care the most about. And this is no shock. We all know that everyone cares about Toshi. So yeah, I mean, shout out to the Toshi community. Shout out to everybody, man. Like, this is amazing. And then we have another post. This was from April 26th. My man said, I know I'm super, this was one of my posts. My man said, I know I'm super negative and I don't want to piss you off, but let's be real. It's not the face of base. Brett is. It's losing by 500 million to Brett. And now fast forward today, Toshi has passed Brett. See, the reason that people become millionaires and the reason that people don't is when you can see something before it happens, when you understand when all the pieces are lined up. So if you see a kid in high school, he has his 3-point shot where he never misses. He's able to dunk already. He's able to, he's the fastest person on the court. And you think that he has speed that can match the fastest person in the NBA. It's like you see all the signs to know that he is the next Kobe, or he's the next Michael, or he's the next LeBron. Like, he doesn't, taking that bet, it's very easy to see. It's very easy to see all of these things. You should be able to identify these things, but it's some people who will be like, he ain't even made it out of high school yet. He ain't even did this. He ain't even did that. How could you say this? And I mean, you got some people who's going to look at it like that. Then you have some people who are going to seize the opportunity and place bets before everybody else can see it. Then when he turns out to be Kobe, LeBron, and all this other stuff, you were able to be in a position of, a superior position because you maybe placed bets on him or something like that. Like, that's the equivalent of what I'm talking about when it comes down to investing. So we didn't have to pass up anything to know what was really going on. A project that is completely held up artificially is not even in the runnings of something that needs to be discussed by me personally. Like, if I know that you are a completely manipulated project, I don't care that you technically look as if you're the number one project. The real number one project is getting treated like the number one project. Look at every exchange and how it interacts with Toshi. You ever seen it interact that way with anything else? So what are we arguing about? What's the conversation about? What's being said? Like, it's nothing to talk about at the point. The number one project has always been treated like the number one project. The other project is just, artificially inflated market cap held up by a bunch of millionaires. That's just scam a bunch of people, in my opinion. That's all those influencers do, is they get together as a collective and scam everybody. Wow. But at the end of the day, just my opinion, one man's opinion, y'all. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Like I said, I thought this was very, very bullish. Wanted to share with you all my perspective. As always, drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I will catch you all on the next one, fam. Peace out, y'all.